July 13th, 2008. My dad bought me Super Smash Bros. Brawl for my 8th birthday. I'd seen it advertised on TV a couple of times, especially the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog was playable. For me, I'd been growing up playing fan-made Flash games on Newgrounds and Down There. I'd never heard of Super Smash Bros., but the idea of having Mario and Sonic playable in something other than the Olympics was something cool to a lot of people, especially fans of Super Mario Bros. Z. For my first playthrough of the game, I went on for hours, and needless to say I loved it. Not only was the game super fun in general, but I had a plethora of characters that I was familiar with, and others that I learned a lot more about. I looked up a lot of Smash Bros. Stuff when I wasn't playing the game, which led to a lot of new things for me as a kid on the internet. I would spend a lot of time watching videos like Smash Bros. Bloopers and Machinima, which oddly enough was what first got me interested in Brawl modding, but I'll get to that later. As I explored more of Newgrounds and the rest of the internet, I learnt a lot more about different game franchises and became more open and experimented with the variety of games out there. I was playing and enjoying more games and animation thanks to Brawl. Stuff like Smash Kingdom, the original Super Smash Flash, and many more. Smash Bros. Modding was amazing to me when I was younger. It started from a simple texture hack video, and soon these videos were all I watched on YouTube as it became a larger site. One channel I always watched was Big Shark Z. They showed off textures, vertexes, and eventually full-on model imports and original movesets. Even simple stuff like the progression of a classic Mega Man Zero mod got me excited as a kid. It always seemed like a fantasy for me, since I never learnt how to mod the game, and I wouldn't have been able to anyways. Sadly, I ended up scratching the Super Smash Bros. Brawl disc when I was taking it to my cousin's house. It was practically unplayable after that. Though I found something to fill the void, Super Smash Flash 2. The game was all I really had since I couldn't play Brawl. And it wasn't perfect at the time, but it was still amazing to me, and I looked forward to every update. Though that came to an abrupt end after I wasn't allowed to use my computer for months due to some choices made by my parents. It was a boring, empty time in my life. Come Christmas 2012, and I ended up getting an Xbox 360. I had become focused on it. No more kid games for me, I thought, because I'd gone from my first year of secondary school, where everyone was so obsessed with acting grown up, despite being literal 11-year-olds. I went a whole year with that mindset, but all I really played were game demos, some Dragon Ball fighting games, and the Sonic Adventure games, since I only got games on special occasions. When next Christmas rolled around, I was given a 3DS. I was really excited. Despite my obsession with wanting to be grown up, Nintendo held a huge amount of appeal to me as it was my childhood. As I was learning more about the 3DS, I stumbled upon the Nintendo eShop, where it greeted me. The Rosalina trailer for Smash 4. Immediately, I was excited, interested, and nostalgic all at once, and I was looking up everything I could about this new game. This was the beginning of one of the best times in my life. I used the Miiverse frequently on my 3DS during all of the Smash 4 hype and speculation. Sakurai always had a pick of the day prepared with new information on the game, which only added to the speculation and excitement. Miiverse is usually remembered as a place where kids would make cringeworthy and stupid posts, but back then it was probably one of the first times I found people who I could have fun with and relate to. See, Miiverse was divided into specific communities. A large number of games each received their own communities, and the most active of those was the YouTube community, but all the way at the bottom of the front page, there were the special communities. Those were the Legend of Zelda community and the Smash community. The Zelda community usually made simple posts and art of the Zelda series, but it wasn't very active. The Smash community, on the other hand, was the most popular and active community, with users making posts every second. A lot of the actual stuff was off-topic posting, but everyone at least tried to be creative with it. Despite being the Smash community, there wasn't that much Smash discussion unless there was a major character reveal. There was a lot of talk about off-topic posting in other communities, specifically the YouTube community, the only one that could really rival the Smash community in terms of size and activity. Soon a lot of people became wary of anyone who regularly posted there, but we didn't care. We all had a lot of fun there, since everyone just wanted to have fun together. It really became a community. I made a lot of my first internet friends on there, and there was always something fun we all did together. Of course, we were just a bunch of kids, so there was a lot of roleplay and asterisk actions, I won't deny that. But it was still great fun doing that and making up our own memes in a way. Smash had a big presence on YouTube, and around this time I was starting to use it a lot more regularly. I watched a whole bunch of Smash 4 speculation videos, and I did try to make some of my own. The channel I mainly watched for Smash 4 news and updates was Sonic Toast. Sonic Toast is a complete classic Nintendo and Sega fanboy, and seeing his collections and interest in these franchises was something I found pretty cool, and I felt like I learned a lot. I mainly watched his Yay Super Smash Bros. Series. It discussed Smash reveals, news, leaks, and general updates. It was the only channel I really watched for Smash stuff back then, but I loved it. I tried watching a couple of other channels, notably Edeka World Network and Relax. Edeka was always active and excited, and was one of the biggest YouTubers in the Smash scene. Edeka always knew how to bring up the mood and get you excited, simply by seeing how happy and excited he was. It made you feel like a part of the community. We were all waiting for this together. We were all excited. Now, Relax was interesting. I originally discovered him through his Ridley a Brawl mod video, but I did go on to watch his other videos. Alex was both smart and funny, and his editing was also really well done, and he's only gotten better recently. Alex had a huge emphasis on design and analysis, dissecting all new information in trailers, and adding a lot more speculation into the community. He'd give you a new perspective on your speculation, as well as addressing the more competitive side of the community. The game came out and everyone loved it, and hype and speculation still went on, with the idea of DLC and the Smash ballot only boosting it further. At the end of it all, we were left with a great game. But not everything was the same. Miiverse had been changing a lot. The off-topic posters had to keep finding new places to post, and there was a lot more posting restrictions put in place to stop off-topic posting. Eventually, people stopped using it, and that was that. I got interested in Smash Bros. Modding after a chain of seemingly random events. When Screw Attack released their Deadpool vs. Deathstroke death battle, I got really invested into it. I started downloading mods and emulating them, and began checking Brawl Vault every day for something new. Then there was the PMEX breakthrough. It had been possible for a while to add extra character slots to Brawl, but now we could add them to Project M. At the time, a whole bunch of people started making their own mod packs, but the most notable was a build that simply went by PMEX by ALM5252. ALM had an eye for polish, and simply wanted to make the build the best he could. He posted updates on his channel and the Discord server for his other channel, Gaming with the Bros, which was run by him and his friend Troy Anthony. I joined that server originally for PMEX, but after a while I ended up making friends there, like Cylon, Kuso, ALM, but I just call him Boss, Troy, Kiwi, Guapo, King Bob, and Cypress. And now I make some of my own mods from time to time, and work with the others to make a pack way better than PMEX, called Remix. Move forward to the 8th of March this year, and the end of Nintendo Direct. It's just a video of the Inklings from Splatoon, or so it seems. Then it goes dark, and the simple reflection of the logo in the character's eye was enough for me. I'm not lying when I say I cried at the reveal trailer for Smash 5. It just makes me nostalgic for all the amazing things that have come from just this one franchise. I can't wait to see what happens with it.